Okay, where's the remote? Okay, hello everybody. Hello. Does this work? Yes, all right. A little bit about myself. I was trying to do this in 10 minutes. It's very hard to do. There's so much IT topics. I have a piece of paper in front of you. These are quick tips that hopefully can help you answer some questions. But a little bit about me. I basically grew up in Anaheim, and then I came to Lake Forest way back in 1977. I've been in Lake Forest since '81. I went to El Toro High School, and then Saddleback College, and then DeVry Institute is where I got my bachelor's degree. A little bit of fun fact about me: at the age of 16, I worked for Chuck E. Cheese, my first job, and I was Chucky. It was great. I get to pull kids' tails. I get where the tails are when they hit the kids, and it was fun. And I got free beer, so it was fun. At 16, my first job. So a couple other fun facts. In high school, I did take this karate class, and I went to my yellow belt, and those are my karate weapon collections, which I still have. I got really good with nunchucks, so I can still use that right now. My true passion is really taking pictures. So it kind of gives me a peace of mind. But every time I have any free time, I try to do is take some pictures. And those are pictures I took a long time ago from Thunderbirds from Miramar Air Show. And that one on the left, I probably took 50 pictures before I got that one. It came out really nice.
That's a great shot.
So that was it was a very long day, but my true passion, like I said, is really taking pictures. My education certifications, as you can see, way back in '88, I went to the DeVry Institute, and then I got a whole bunch of certifications because at that time you had to in order to get any kind of job. So I got my Microsoft certification, my Novell Network, my Cisco, all the way to 2010, and I'm still taking classes and still trying to educate myself because IT is just so huge. It's like you never catch up, especially now with the AI. So continuing education for me, it doesn't stop. Professional work timeline. I just want to put that out there. All the way from American Airlines, my field service engineer job. I was with them for 8 years. And then I went to Cheap Tickets, Apparel Network, Apparel Ventures, Cameron Health and Alliance Healthcare, both healthcare companies which I work for. And up to 2022 is where I started my consulting job and joining PNI, which has been great. So a little bit of work experience. So now we're going to get to some quiz time. And then I have some things I want to talk to you about. So I have these other candies. So if anybody answers first, I'm going to throw this at you. You guys ready?
I'm ready.
All right. So first person that answers. How do you close an application if it's frozen or not responding? Margo.
Control-Alt-Delete.
Very good. Very good.
Yay!
All right. So if you're on Windows, it's Control-Delete. If you're on a Mac, it's Force Quit.
Mac throw it away.
Okay. How do you check how much disk space you have on a Windows computer? You run Storage Manager, run Windows Update, third-party app, or all the above.
All the above.
Hey.
Any other? No.
Hey.
Who said A? Okay, Storage Manager. Did you guess at that?
He was just guessing and
I know
Okay. Storage Manager shows you everything about the Windows. It shows you every single app and how much storage it's taking. So on a Windows machine. How do you check your internet speed at home or your business? Call your IT person. Run speed tests. Who said speed test? Okay, there you go. Very good. Speed test is you can run on any computer and then you click the go button. Keep in mind with this speed test, you gotta run it 2 times. So especially on a cable modem, it's shared bandwidth. So if you run it at 3 in the morning or 5 p.m., it makes a difference. And then when you run it multiple times to get a best average. So what you don't want to see is if you run it and it fluctuates really bad. So if you run it and it says 150 meg and you run it again, it says 20 meg and goes back and forth, something's wrong. So it's got to be very close to each other. So keep that in mind. If you do, it means something's wrong with your network connection. So.
And we should call you.
And then call me. How do you check your computer's health activity all at the same time on a Windows computer? Run Windows Health app, download a third-party app called Windows Stat, run activity monitor, run task manager, then click performance tab.
All the D. D.
Who said D first? All right, good job. Yes, that's correct. So task manager is where you go into the windows, and if you click performance, you can see everything about the computer. Your memory, your storage, your disk space, network activity, all those. What's the first thing you should do if you think you have a virus? Nothing, it's fake. Use ChatGPT or similar AI.
Disconnect.
Disconnect your Ethernet cable.
D. C.
Try to fix it yourself. Correct. So this is very important, guys. When you have an issue, you want to disconnect the Ethernet cable or turn off the Wi-Fi. Very important before you do anything, because if it's a virus, most likely it's connected to internet. If you cut that off, it stops. So if you can't do it, power it off. On a power off, a lot of people push the button, let go. That doesn't power it off. That puts it in sleep mode. Push it and hold it for 15 seconds. Then it turns it off. So it's very important. A lot of people just push it like it got turned off. The screen goes off, but it's in sleep mode. So it's still working in the background.
Or just
Or if you want to, yeah, you can. And then you call me. Don't try to fix it yourself, okay?
But like, if you get like hacking, phishing and stuff like that, you just delete.
Well, yeah, that's a different story. That's the first thing you should do. Right after that. Right.
Okay.
How often should you do maintenance? I did not start this time.
I got it right here, Pat. I knew you forgot.
How about Sean?
You got 3 minutes and 50
Oh
seconds.
gosh. How often should you do maintenance on your computer? No, every 6 months, once a year, every month.
Probably monthly.
6 months.
Did you guess again?
6 months?
Yes, 6 months. You
You
already
give it to
know.
somebody else.
6 months. Who said 6 months? Nobody?
6
Who
months, I
wants
said
one of
it.
these?
What is it?
So it's every 6 months. I recommend it.
Look at that.
So we're gonna go on. These are top 4 computer issues that customers call me. So I'm gonna go a little bit more detail. Slow performance. So this can mean so many different things. If you guys have this, the cause would be too many programs are open, or you don't have enough memory, or you have a virus. The solution could be so many different things, but the first thing you should find out is what programs you're running and close them. And when you close the app and then look at your performance tab and task manager, see what you have. So this could be so many different things. Some people call me, say, about computer store. I'm like, okay, you gotta be specific. Is it internet? Is it a particular application? Is it all the computers? Is it the whole network? So you gotta really be specific before I can give you an answer. Virus or malware infections. When you get a pop-up, those are basically pop-ups from links or from websites. So if you click on a link that's fake, it will give you a virus. Client called me yesterday, they went to Nespresso.com, but Nespresso spelled Nespresso. They typed Nespresso. Oops. Boom, a loud voice came out and says, you've been infected with blah blah.
Oh my God.
And I asked her, I said, what did you type in? She spelled it, I did a Google, I'm like, no, put in one S. She goes, oh, okay. So they have all these fake sites with all these websites that just one letter off gives you a virus, so be careful. Links and emails, that gives you a virus. And then you want to make sure that your antivirus is always updated. And then give me a call if anything happens. Okay, internet wireless, internal and wireless connectivity issues. Symptom, again, if you have no internet access or slow network or dropped Wi-Fi, these mostly are, router and modems are not configured properly, most of the times. Or some people have multiple routers, they put right next to each other and they just plug it in from the wall, they buy it, and it's advertising 2 different frequencies, they clash with each other. That will definitely cause issues. So if it's slow, you probably don't have it configured right. A lot of people buy anything from Best Buy, plug it in, they say, okay, it's working. You can't do that, you gotta configure properly. Disconnect either the cable modem or Wi-Fi broadcast, call me, call your ISP, make sure there's no outage. Sometimes there's an outage in the area, that affects everybody. So again, could be various different things. Update your wireless router password immediately. Again, passwords on what you buy. When you buy a router, the default password is usually password. Most people don't change it.
45 seconds.
Okay. That's one, forgotten password or locked account. That's a biggie. Look at the one in red. Never write down your password on a sticky note. I don't know how many places
I have a
go.
notebook in my
That's it,
safe.
yeah. And I give them the weird password. They take a sticky, they like stick it on. I'm like, no, don't do that. So, this is very important. I make a lot of money just resetting passwords because people don't have two-factor authentication. If you guys don't have that, do that today. Set up two-factor immediately on your cell phone or another email address. It's not that hard. Every program is different, every website's different, but right now, almost every application offers two-factor authentication. If you guys need help, give me a call. And services offered, I do remote support, a lot of remote Wi-Fi support. I do personal training as well for small business. And then I do referral with the small business with less than 15 employees or residential. Senior community center managers are really good for me. If you guys know anybody, introduction would be great. And home healthcare managers. And thank you. That's it.
So Pac, I have a two-step thing. I have it in my safe. I gotta open my closet and know my safe.
Oh, okay. Well, that works unless if you're traveling out of town, then your safe is not with you.
I don't take my laptop on out of town. I always give him a hard time on that.
Do you have the combination of your safe on a sticky note on the safe?
I do, and I have it on my front door.
Sharpie.
Don't look at this. Don't look.